So I finally did it. I fully automated my business end to end using AI, all the way from marketing, sales, fulfillment, and lead nurture. After they sell and then they do the upsells, I built AI agents for all of that. Essentially, the system was going good. It was landing clients, it was making money, made $1,000 in like 3 days. But I broke the system. I fucked up. And the system also fucked up. Basically, what the system ended up doing is it essentially, me and the system both fucked up. Essentially, what happened is I built in an auto improvement feature. Okay. So, like self improvement, where it would iteratively improve itself based on the errors that it was getting and so on. So, it could change its own code. That was a big blunder, by the way. You should never do that. Don't let AI self improve its own code, depending on what the AI does. Don't let it change something which will change its fundamental operation. For example, if you give it like a self-improvement feature, right? And then that self-improvement feature has it editing its own code. If it hallucinates, okay, just once, and then it's code for the self-improvement, then that code changes, and then it starts changing basically the alignment with you, the business owner. It's gonna start veering off into the wild. It is getting worse and worse and worse and worse over time because it's continuously being led in the wrong direction because it keeps changing its own code, and the model that's hallucinating is mad. It's gonna be leading it into the forest because it's already hallucinating. The actually correct code is gonna self-correct back into the normal state very, very rarely. Like that bad code from the hallucination, that bad code from the hallucination will basically break the entire system. So for my particular system, basically I had something that was working. It was fucking printing, improving day by day. Day one, it was good. Day two, it was better. Day three, it was fucking amazing. It was perfect. It's all I could have ever asked for. But guess what happened on day four? It fucking stopped working. It started breaking itself. And I've been trying to fix it for a fucking week. I cooked myself. Understand? I cooked my own system. Okay, this is the AI agents framework. Okay, well, not the AI agents framework, but it's like the AI organizations framework that I built for AI agents to automate any business under the fucking sun. But basically, when I built in research, or not auto research is by Andre Kapathy, and I'm making use of that now. But basically, when I built in the self improvement loop, it bricked itself and broke itself. That's when I realized that whenever you're making a system, right, an agentic system, an AI system, you want it to be as deterministic as possible. So basically, the self improvement loop was to try and make it more deterministic and less probabilistic, like AI. Anything which is AI is probabilistic, and anything which is just code and pure logic, that's deterministic. Okay. So basically, what I was trying to do was increase the probabilistic nature of the system. Okay. So it's more deterministic. That's one thing. That was one goal of the system, and it was also to remove bugs. I was trying to interface with certain platforms to go and do outreach and the likes. Because these guys are bastards. They hate automation more than freaking Facebook. More than, no, not Facebook. More than LinkedIn. They hate AI automation more than LinkedIn. It's kind of crazy. Because LinkedIn has literally got like sales for some of those sales agents, but they won't let you fucking automate your Instagram outreach and shit like that. It's really kind of messed up. But basically, the shit got a lot of errors, so it was automatically debugging those errors and getting rid of those errors. But unfortunately, he started editing its own code up until a point where it couldn't work anymore. It wasn't messaging clients, it wasn't landing clients or closing clients or any of that. It was just speaking bullshit all the time. So, what I learned from that, don't fucking build self-improving systems. They should only improve on the output of what they're doing, but they should not improve their own code. So, for example, an AI that writes blog articles, it will improve on the quality of its articles. It will improve on the code that it's producing for the articles, but it's not gonna fucking edit its own code. Like, I realize this is the same reason why OpenAI, Gemini, Google, all of these AI models are frozen in the past rather than continuously learning from what people are saying. It's because the models will pick up on bullshit and they'll do bullshit. You understand? That's basically what happened with mine. They started seeing too much bullshit, too many errors, and they kept looking at bullshit all day long. Then they eventually started producing bullshit. So basically, I started over. And now I'm at the tip of figuring it out again. This time, I separated the systems, I removed the self-improvement feature. Now it's just self-reporting. So basically, this system will be monitoring for the same bugs that the auto fixer was. But instead of fixing those bugs, it just monitors them and then prints them out into a report, a .md. So I read the .md later, then I take the .md, then I give it to another instance of Claude, and then we do some planning and back and forth on how we're going to fix all of those errors, etc. And then we push that rather than having the AI doing this auto verification loop on its own. Because if it does that, sometimes for the auto self improvement, sometimes it's going to misclassify things and like go rogue essentially. Then we are fucked. So, things to take from this video: do not build in self-improvement that changes the AI's own code. If it's something like an article, it would be changing the article, but not its own code. That's where the self-improvement comes from. Okay? But not its own code. That's my word of advice for you. Do not build auto self-correction or self-improvement into an AI system that's working. Just let it do its fucking job. And you need to manually improve it on your fucking own. Of course, using the help of AI, but you need to be specific about what needs to be improved, because AI is very bad at picking that up. If you need help setting up this for your business, you can either contact us at the website. You can find our details there and more information on what we do. The other alternative is to just contact us directly via the phone number, either through iMessage or WhatsApp. You can even call us. Whichever method you prefer, you can contact us if you need our help setting these type of systems up. For agentic workflows, setting up OpenClaw, we do all of that for you. If you're a business owner doing 10 to 400K a month, I think we might be a fit. If you enjoyed this video, you're probably going to find that one more interesting and more educational than the last one. Peace out. See you in the next one.